So yesterday I explained, guys, a lot of times when you guys use this type of knee cut, when you diving in the knee cut position, is the position I finished my second fight in the pants. The person sometimes gonna get the underhook in you, right? And you're gonna be able, if the person stay on his back, if he's not sit up in his elbow. So when he sit up in his elbow, that's what I'm gonna explain today, okay? So yesterday I explained when the person is down, you're gonna be able to bring your elbow back and start to control the arm. Then if you have this control about the arm, you can start to attack the arm bar going around the head, okay? What I'm gonna explain to you guys today is this. Look, a lot of times you guys gonna lose the underhook and the person is gonna start to sit up in his elbow, okay? So this position is start to become way stronger to him, okay? Because now he has a lot of options to work sweeps or back takes. I need to know what is the answer to this, okay? Most of the people, when I show you guys what most of the people do, you guys gonna see, like most of the people they try to go here in the sleeve and pull the guy back, like that. What is not wrong, right? But what happens if the person has a strong frame like this, it's gonna be really hard to catch the sleeve and bring it all the way, okay? The other common position here is the person try to back step and go to the opposite side, like that. What is not wrong, but a lot of people in the middle of the way, the person catch your legs and you end up even in a deep trouble because your both legs are stuck now. If you try start to turn now, look, it's gonna be my back. I turn, look how it's gonna be my back, okay? It's not wrong, but I feel to do the back step, your knee should be more in the middle, like this. Because if your knee is in the middle, you have a more control about his upper body, and when you back step, you have a way more leverage to end up in the right position. When your knees are crossed like this, you have the back step, but it's really hard to be effective in the back step because the position about his body and your body. Okay. What I want to explain to you guys today is this: when the person do that, the first thing I do is this: I put my weight more here. More my weight go towards to the head, easier you'll be to the guy's kick. So it's very important to know where you put your weight. Your weight should be here. Okay, so you apply a lot of pressure in the person's elbow. Now I'm gonna make this underhook, look, the near underhook. Okay, why the near underhook? First, because that was gonna give the pass. Okay, second, because he cannot go under my leg. Okay, so a guy who play JIU-JITSU guard, if the person come up here, they're gonna try to go under leg, and it's gonna become this position. If the person has a very twist my knee, if the person twists your knee in this position, it's going to be very, very hard to defend it. And a lot of people get a lot of hurt in the knees in this position because the person starts to twist the leg, you want to try to maintain top position and boom, pop her, you know? So the first thing I do when I see this is this. Okay, I go near underhook and I post my hands on his scapula right here. And I start to connect my shoulder on his chest, like this. If I keep it trying to pass this way, it's gonna be hard. What I have to do is pass to the opposite direction. I'm going to start to cross this knee to the other side. What is important to do is this: look, you guys gonna have your knee in this position. You need to bring your knee all the way across towards to the other side of the hips as you go. So the combination of the move, your knees cannot be apart. Your knees should be kind of like together as you do it. So you're gonna be here, I'm gonna do this. Look. My knee go all the way across. So I'm gonna be in this position. So if my knee starts to go to the other side, and I'm gonna start to cross the knee, pop up the other. As I can hear, sometimes you're gonna get stuck with the current mount position. And look, you're gonna do exactly the same thing you did yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna bring my elbow all the way on top of his ribs. I'm gonna try to apply a lot of pressure on his ribs, and I need to close the gap using my shoulder and my ear to squeeze the arm. Because even if he's trying to put his arm, try to frame under, his arm is gonna be stuck here. Maybe the person is gonna be able to go here, but it's gonna be hard to the guy go all the way through in the frame. You need to keep this pressure down, okay? To be able to finish now, I'm gonna push his head all the way between my legs, and I'm gonna start to go around. Yesterday I saw a lot of people try to go kind of like a tall. It's important to slide your knee around. So you push and you slide your knee. So when you get here, you need to start to be in your toes. Try to don't be flat. Try to be in your toes and try to be heavy on top of your partner's head. Okay? So this knee, guys, really important. Don't let your knee turn out. Your knee needs to start to turn in because you need to squeeze your knees together in this position in order to have a good control, okay? If the person doesn't have any control here, the Kimura is the easy option. If you switch to the Kimura, you're gonna be able to finish from here. You don't need to go armbar. But a lot of times the person is gonna lock the hands like this. When the person locks the hands like that, you're gonna you're gonna grab your collar and keep a good control. You pulse your hands on the floor, and your knee needs to go up, like this. So it's hard to just throw your leg over. So try to bring your knee point up first. So I'm gonna start to lean on this face. When I pass my leg over, then I catch the belt or the pants. The reason why I grab it here is because when I free my leg, it's gonna try to spin to escape, right? I make any grip here because when I free my leg, it's gonna be hard to hit spin. And then I can start to go to the finish. Okay? So over time. So you dive in the knee cut position. So you are here, the person is square. When you go, the person at the same time underhook, boom, come up in his elbow. That's the way how it's gonna be. Okay, if I wanna give you guys a advice, try to train exactly like this. So you're here, the person hip escape out. When you go, the person come up in his elbow, boom. People who play half guard, that's what they do. Okay, so be heavy here, and look, he underhook the other side. Okay, so lock my leg. So the person's gonna lock her leg. Now look, I'm gonna start to pinch. I bring this leg first, look, my outside leg, to be able to use my knee across, kind of like a get them out. Look how I kind of like a get them out. When my head touches the floor, my knee go across. Look how my knee, guys, create a hook in the leg, look. Look at the hook I create in the leg. Because that way, if I use my shin as a frame, when I push, it's impossible to catch my leg. Okay? But from today, just you guys do the arm bar. When you guys pass, allow your partner to catch your foot. And your foot's gonna get stuck here. Just to review the position from yesterday. Okay? But let's say if you pass through, let's say you have this grip, the shin as a frame on top of the leg. When you pass and you bring the guy sideways. Then becoming kind of like a spinning arm bar. Okay? If you guys end up in this position, remember what I always say in the spinning arm bar. When you get here, the most common reaction is the person start to scoop the hips back and he start to pulse the elbow on the floor. If the person will come up like this, but come on, you lose the position. Okay? Back here. When you're here and you go to the spinning arm bar when you are free, you need to staple the arm with the other leg. Because that way, you avoid the guy pulls the elbow on the floor. Then when you switch your legs, you have. Okay, this is very important thing. Okay? So you're here and you have the arm and you want to go to the spinning arm bar, usually the person is going to start to scoop the hips back first, look to create space, and they pulse the elbow. And then he's get out. Okay? So to avoid that, you staple the arm. Good. And then I switch, I wind sharper my legs, and then I have. Go one more time. Let's start from the beginning. So start here, you escape from the bottom hook, the person escape. When you go here, you sit up. Go straight to the near underhook. Okay, lock my legs. So now imagine you are getting the mount. So you need to bring this leg first. Okay, so you bring the outside leg first. There's no way to get the underhook. You have the underhook, right? So you bring your leg first, and you kind of like start to go to the, look how I can even impose my hands on the floor. Keep it locked. Look, that's what's gonna happen, look. Now look how my knee go to the opposite direction. What position I have here? 3 curve out, right? So now I go here. Okay, so I pass, and I bring it inside. Now I staple the arm, and I have. Or, if you wanna do the way how I explained yesterday, you leave your foot between the legs, let the person trap, then you go from here. So from here, I feel that the big thing here is try to maintain the kneecap close to the hips and smash as much you could with the arm and the ribs of your partner. The more you push the head inside, like this, easier you'll be to pass through. Okay, to be honest, like people is not gonna understand why you push more inside, because they wanna try to stay small. Okay, so you push and you go over. I'm here. Okay. In low B, guys, I recommend you guys go for the rep first. Okay. With the gate rep the collar. Okay. It is important to bring the knee up. Then you lean in the person's face, and then it does the level. If you don't make them comfortable in the person's face, the position is not going to be tight enough to make the guy like kind of almost give up with this stuff. So as soon as you pass the leg over, then you catch the belt or the wrist band. You push, you feel your leg, and then. Okay? Clear? Okay, let's give it a try. 1, 2.